Alright, what's going on, guys? It's GSR here. So basically I wanted to talk to you guys today about Johnny Cage and pretty much what he is in this third variation. Obviously he is a full-fledged zoner. This is the reason why that guy said in my comment section down below that Johnny Cage is annoying, because he is. He's a fucking zoner, and an annoying ass faggot ass zoner that sits in the back of the damn stage and does this all day. And if you keep timing it correctly like I'm doing right here, as you can clearly see, if I can time it again, Johnny Cage's foot is not even hitting the ground. If you time it correctly, and then he has different versions of these projectiles to where this will allow both of the projectiles to fly completely into the air. You know what I'm saying? As you can clearly see right there, both of the projectiles are flying completely into the air, and then this is the regular version right here, and then this is the other version right here, and then he has this version right here where both of them go like that, and then he has another version where both of them hit like this. Also, keep in mind, his other variation, including this one, he is still not able to hit the females with his projectiles. If you don't believe me, I will extend the olive branch and I will actually show you guys what the fuck I'm talking about. Right? Whiff, 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 whiff. I don't have the energy anymore to keep stating facts, because apparently I'm the nigga that complains I'm a noob, apparently, which I think is kind of ironic, when in fact this is clear evidence showing that, you know, like, it's clear evidence showing that this nigga is still whiffing his attacks on female characters. I mean, this is fucking ridiculous, dude. But I'm not gonna stress out about this. I don't have the time to do this anymore. There's no excuse for this. I honestly think they don't like Johnny Cage. Like, I honestly believe that shit. Now, Johnny Cage is not my #1 favorite character, but he's definitely one of my favorite characters that I like to use. You understand what I'm saying? Because I like his sense of humor. You know, he's, you know, the game is supposed to be serious, you know, the fate of the world and Earth Realm and shit like that, but he's joking around and lighting the mood up a little bit. You know, it just makes you laugh and shit like that. You know, obviously, how can you not like him? You know what I'm saying? Plus, he got godlike powers. He got like this green orb or whatever the fuck that shit is. So anyway, he has a 9-frame mid, which is actually insanely good. And the reason why this is insanely good is because if the opponent is mashing a double down 1, that can stop it. As you can clearly see, your mid will stop it. But if they're trying to go for an Abare, like if she does this, right? She's -2 on block, and she has a 9-frame mid. So the next move that she does, which is the same move that she just originally did, which was 9 frames, turns into what? 11 frames. Which means that Johnny Cage's forward 4 will not work, because it starts up at what, motherfuckers? 14 frames! If it's timed correctly. So, let me see if I can time this correctly, though. Actually, yeah, let me see if I can time this correctly. Yeah, I didn't time that correctly. Let me do it again. Okay. There it is. See how he's hitting her and shit like that with ease? But if you're an experienced player, like, you'll be able to stop Johnny Cage every single time. Like, every time. Like, there's no reason for you not to be able to stop Johnny Cage. I don't know why I'm fucking around right now. I need to show this fucking shit off real quick. There it is. I'm over here fucking around and shit. Anyway, as you can clearly see, it's not working. But since he has a 9-frame mid, guess what? That happens. But keep in mind, Johnny Cage is -14 on block, right? So if the opponent blocks this, you can obviously amplify and be -4 on block, and you have the actual pushback on there to where you're pretty much safe, and you could possibly start up an Abare onto the opponent. But overall, Johnny Cage is a full-fledged zoner, and when he's up close, this special move is going to be your best friend. But you're definitely going to need a bar meter to make sure that you're safe on block. And I'm not saying that you're going to keep doing this every single time, because you do have a down 1 that's a mid that you can do. You can back up. There's just a lot of shit that you can do, because footsies apply up close as well. But overall, this nigga is a zoner, and I just showed you guys that Johnny Cage is still whiffing his fucking attacks even in his other variation. So there's just no excuse for this, at least in my opinion. And I don't know if Terminator is actually riding on Johnny Cage's on his bike or some shit like that, or he stole this nigga's bike, because to be honest with you, I honestly believe they don't like Johnny Cage. Like, I honestly believe that. Like you can't tell me anything, because I'm in the middle of editing a video where I'm gonna prove my point. I'm gonna prove my point, and then I'm gonna end it right there. But I just don't have the energy anymore, you guys, to like rant about Mortal Kombat 11 anymore. It's just no point. Like, they're literally shitting on Johnny Cage. They could have gave him his stunt double, buffed that up a little bit to make it better. I'm not saying make him overpowered to the point where everybody named Mama wants to constantly use this fucking character, but the fact that this character is still whiffing his attacks is a bunch of bullshit, and it's bogus as fuck. Not only that, watch this. Complete whiff. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. The reason why Johnny Cage is annoying in this variation is because he can zone you out. And if you time it correctly, as you can clearly see, Johnny Cage's foot is not even hitting the fucking ground. Every time I time it correctly, his foot is literally not hitting the fucking ground. So you can time this shit correctly every single time, just like this. And these high force balls are here to prevent the opponent from jumping in. And you could possibly get an anti-air punish or a anti-air short combo, such as like a quick shadow kick and shit like that. You do have possibilities of that. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of curious, can you even do that? Like, I wonder, because I haven't tested it out yet. Jump for it. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. So if they jump in, they're getting hit, and you can get a combo in their ass. Yeah, I knew I was right. I didn't even have to test that shit out. But apparently, you guys, I'm a noob. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know, I'm just this noob over here that hasn't played Mortal Kombat for a very long time. You know, I just been underground with my shit. You know, because telling the truth hurts people's feelings. But anyway, I digress. So overall, his mid is actually really good. The reason why this mid is good is because it helps him. It complements his forward 4 and it allows him to get his forward 4 out now. Because now the opponent's going to be worried about this shit, which allows you to do this. And then you can more than likely get some kind of pressure or whatever the case may be, which the nigga's only +2 on block, which is not much at all, which is disappointing. But overall, his goal is to stay away from you, play footsies a little bit, whiff punish the shit out of you, constantly zone you and be fucking annoying and shit like that. Then he has a solid mid that can help him up close if somebody's trying to go for an Abare and blah, 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 blah. You get the idea, but I mean, I'm gonna just show you guys again, just so that way, I'm showing you guys that I'm telling the fucking truth. Now, keep in mind, he has 2 different versions. I'm gonna do the regular version of this, and then I'm gonna show you guys the different version of that, just to show you guys that I'm not joking. So as you can clearly see, this is the regular version when he amplifies this shit. But then here's the other version. So watch this. Whiff. That's a complete crushing blow and a full combo punish on to Johnny Cage, and I'm not even joking about that. Like, that's for real. So if I'm fast enough, I can punish him with whatever I want, just like that. And that's just completely bogus on so many different levels, why this nigga is still whiffing his attacks and shit like that on female characters. And it's not just female characters. He's still struggling against certain guy characters that have a fucked up hitbox. I think it's the Collector, Johnny Cage himself, Raiden. So there's just no excuse for this. Like, but I'm a noob. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I digress. This is all I really had to say about Johnny Cage. This video is going on way too long. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. He's a zoner. Yay.